The beginning. Long before Wall Street existed, Europe faced a problem. Money was painfully limited. Gold and silver coins controlled economic life. If a kingdom lacked precious metals, trade slowed. Businesses struggled. Governments borrowed heavily. Growth remained constrained by the physical amount of metal available. France faced this problem more severely than most. The nation emerged from years of expensive wars under the reign of Louis XIV. The Sun King's palaces were magnificent. His treasury was not. By the early 18th century, France carried enormous debts. Taxes were crushing. Economic growth was weak. Confidence in government finances was evaporating. Into this crisis walked an unlikely savior, John Law. He was not a banker. He was not a nobleman. He was not even French. Born in Scotland, Law had spent much of his youth gambling. Not casually, professionally, he became famous for calculating odds with astonishing precision. While others relied on intuition, Law relied on mathematics. Cards taught him something most people never understand. Value is often psychological. People frequently pay based on expectations rather than reality. That insight would eventually reshape global finance. After years traveling across Europe, Law developed a radical theory. Nations were poor not because they lacked wealth. They were poor because they lacked money. Increase the money supply, he argued, and economic activity would flourish. Today, that sounds familiar. At the time, it sounded almost heretical. Most people believed wealth literally meant gold and silver. Law believed wealth came from commerce, production, and confidence. His idea would become one of the most influential and dangerous economic experiments ever attempted. In 1716, France finally gave Law his opportunity. The government approved the creation of a private bank. Unlike traditional institutions, Law's bank issued paper money. This was revolutionary. Imagine living in a world where every transaction required carrying metal coins. Now imagine someone hands you lightweight paper notes guaranteed by a bank. Trade suddenly becomes easier, faster, more efficient. People loved it. Trust grew quickly. Commerce accelerated. Law appeared to be a genius. But he was only getting started. Soon he acquired control of a massive trading enterprise known as the Mississippi Company. The company held rights to vast French territories in North America. Promoters described these lands as an endless paradise of wealth. Gold, silver, furs, agricultural riches, unlimited opportunity. The reality was far less impressive, but reality mattered less than imagination. Investors became enchanted. Law skillfully merged government debt with company shares. Citizens could exchange state debt for stock ownership. The arrangement seemed brilliant. Government debt shrank. Investors gained exciting opportunities. The company expanded rapidly. Share prices climbed, then climbed again and again. People who purchased early became wealthy. Their success attracted more buyers. Those buyers attracted even more buyers. The cycle fed itself. For perhaps the first time in modern history, a nation experienced large-scale speculative investing. People were no longer buying assets solely for income. They were buying because they expected someone else to pay more later. The modern investing mentality had arrived, and it was intoxicating. But underneath the surface, something dangerous was developing.